I fully intend to tie you to the explosions at the warehouse on Water Street for the slayings of the 2 Russian nationals.
I realize that you are angry and that you're frustrated and...
I am doing my job as DA, and it's about time that I started doing it. It's my responsibility.
Which apparently is very selective, because I don't recall you being nearly this vehement about building a case against Jerry Jacks. In fact, I don't recall you making any effort whatsoever to fulfill your professional responsibility where he was concerned.
That is an entirely different subject.
It is not, Alexis. Jerry Jacks pulled one over on you, and now you are trying to redeem yourself in the public's and possibly your own eyes at the expense of my client. That is not justice. That is hypocrisy.
Okay, I don't see anything.
Maybe they're gone. Maybe they gave up or they got called away or they decided that we're not threatening them. Oh my God, my boys. I gotta go. Elizabeth.
You have arrested and have detained my client without one shred of evidence.
I can hold him 48 hours without charge.
And why is that? Because you can?
I've been Jason's attorney, too. So regardless of how we feel about him personally, he has committed crime after crime.
Very careful, Alexis. You are dangerously close to a breach of ethics.
It is time, Diane, that the law won.
You mean it's time that you won?
Gracious greetings to the 2 ladies of law and order.
Sorry, Spinelli, he's not allowed visitors.
Now you're just being petty.
I can provide Stone Cold with an alibi.
I'm sure you can. You'll lie for him. Carly will lie for him. You'll lie for him. Everybody's
Any
gonna lie for him.
different than those who lie to themselves?
Thanks. 5 minutes, and be my guest coming up with a plausible explanation for why he's dressed like a commando.
Deepest apologies. Had I not delayed you with my ill-timed confession, you could have changed into less incriminating attire. However, I shall redeem myself by providing...
No. I do not want you committing perjury to get me released.
Stone Cold can rest at ease. You shall soon be a man of freedom. I have it all under control.
Don't. Why?
Because we want to listen to Jen. Won't they come inside and check?
I hope so.
So we let them think we're dead and they come in and then what? No. Shh. Don't go now. Don't say a word. He needs me. The boys also need to get out of here with their mother. The Russians followed us from the house. They know the boys were...
The master's release is at hand. I am a puppet master.
Here, listen to me. If you're doing this to make up for going after the Russians...
yes, I regret going against the master's wishes.
I know you want them to pay for what they did to Maxie.
No, but see, I am just as much to blame. I put Fair Maximista in danger because I walked the Stone Cold way. Maximista's noble and understandably distressed head of household forced me to face that dread realization.
Mac told you to stay away from Maxie?
Yeah, see, I know your secret pain. I am a fellow lone wolf.
Just don't get yourself in trouble for my sake, okay?
Rest at ease. I know my place in the Stone Cold world, and because of that, I have reverted back to what I know. Cyberspace.
What does that mean?
Behold my potent prowess. That scowling man of maturity hails from Interpol. I jackaled into agency communications and created an official version of the recent warehouse explosions and fatal shootings.
You did what?
Interpol now suspects that they are the acts of a rival Slavic gang of ruthless gun runners. As we speak, all evidence related to the case is being seized. Without evidence, D.A. Davis has no cause to hold you.
Why are we just sitting here?
We're buying time.
We're just gonna wait for them to come get us. Wait, that's what are you doing?
I'm protecting your children. As hard as it may be, given our past and everything, I know you just gotta trust me. You gotta do what I say, okay? I've been counting bullets and we're really low on ammunition. We don't have any to waste, and the longer it takes for them to make their next move outside, the better chance we have of Jason or Lucky coming here.
How do you do this?
I don't know. I just do. You know, it's nothing I choose. My father, he always operated on the edge of the law. And having a little girl really came in handy. He used me for all of his cons. It's probably the only reason why he kept me around.
Oh, it's so sad.
I know. But, you know, it was what it was. And what was I going to do? I can remember one time we moved into a new town because an insurance scam went bad, and get a knock on the door, and I open it up, and it's my dad's Mark standing there, and he had a tire iron in his hand, and sure enough, I mean, he showed up with the intention of putting my old man out for good. But the point of the story is, it was the first time that I had ever pointed a gun at someone, and I was 8.
And you shot him?
Well, I shot at his feet. It's the only thing I knew. I mean, it was what I saw in the old Western cowboy movies, but I didn't have a good aim because I blew his big toe off.
I have to go to him.
Okay, Elizabeth, I swear to you, I will give my life to protect your children. Okay?
World now, Spinelli. After 9/11, agencies like Interpol are tracking their information a lot more closely.
Just as the street-smart Stone Cold has his finesse with firearms, so the Jackal runs like a silent river under the radar in the world of technology. I left no trace of my intrusion. I made clear study of Interpol policy. See, their investigation takes precedence regardless of rights of jurisdiction. Observe. Your release is imminent.
You really need to be careful.
Look, I just hope to restore my credibility.
Your alibi won't be necessary, Mr. Grasshopper. Mr. Karpov and his gang have their fair share of enemies, and it seems that a rival drug cartel is now suspected of blowing up the warehouse on Water Street. Interpol is taking up the case, and they're taking with them all of the collected evidence, which means you're free to go.
Calm the boys down the best I could. Well, it's still quiet out there. Listen, you have 3 bullets left.
Okay, what about you?
I'm out. Go back with the boys.
And you got her
No,
alone?
just do it, please. If it starts sounding rough out here, I want you to take the boys and jump out of the window. I'll make a diversion.
You're crazy.
I can take care of
You're
myself. Start
alone.
acting like a mother. Go.
The car.
And do not even go to the car. The first thing they probably did was mess with the engine or slice the tires. Just go, please. Yeah, he's dead. Look, you need to get down. Elizabeth. Are you okay?
I don't know.
You saved my life.
Take this. I don't ever want to touch it again.
Listen to me. You just need to breathe.
killed a man.
Yes, I would have killed you and your children. You have to keep reminding yourself of that. It's how you're going to get through this.
Just tell me this is over.
I hope so.
Listen, Bernie, I'm not going to worry about a fire at an empty storehouse on the outside of town, okay? It just doesn't make any sense for the Russians to target it unless they're trying to draw my attention away from what they're really up to. Yeah, no. Right now I'm just going to check in on Elizabeth and the kids and Sam. Yeah, Lucky was supposed to take him up there, but he got called into work, so they went up there on their own. Right. I'll call you as soon as I get a chance. Okay, there's no cell service up there, so you're probably going to get a call from the cabin landline on your caller ID. All right? Hello, Bernie. Come on, answer the phone.
The number you are calling is currently out of order.
What? What happened?
The Russians took Jake.